Hey everyone, welcome back into the video. So today we are talking about Starfield. As you'll know, it's been out for a couple days. You have early access like I do, or bought the premium edition for which is $100, or the special edition, Constellation edition. That's like $250 to $300. So, so yeah, the game's is unofficially been out for a couple days, but the official launch is tomorrow. By the time this is video for everybody else. So yeah, I've put a ton of hours into Starfield. I currently have like around 24 or 6 the expensive full days, but that's not the point of today's video. We're not talking about that. Today we're talking about somebody who I've been following for a very long time. His name is Angry Joe, or the Angry Joe Show is the name of his channel. So he does like angry reviews and everything. So he reviews games, or talks about gaming news and or if there's like really bad news, goes on angry rants if it's like really bad enough. It's pretty entertaining, not gonna lie, but that's not the point. So he put out this tweet about Starfield, which here it is. Well, 6 hours in Starfield. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of disappointed at the moment. It's slow and feeling restrictive when you make a space exploration game. You expect certain things in 2023, fair or not. Bethesda themselves called it unparalleled. Bro, no, it is very parallel in my opinion.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
Ah, yes, Lonefield. Nice play there. Nice play there, Joe. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, Starfield has abundance of loading screens. I will agree with you on that one. But I do not agree with you on the whole restricted part. And why do I say that? It's because you can explore, these planets as Bethesda has told us. But people had the hopes that it would be, seamless. Like where you could go from ship to planet instantaneously. And they literally have said it in the Starfield Direct. It's not seamless because there is actually a loading screen from where your ship lands and it transitions to where you actually come out of your ship and you can explore. That's how it goes. And there was this whole discussion before the game, released in 5 days early, whatever, where there was these tile things, right, where you can walk for a good amount of time in a certain direction before you have to tell your ship to land somewhere else, basically. So it's kind of segmented, I guess, if that makes sense. So where you can fully explore the planet, it's just not seamless like people were hoping. And Bethesda was being very coy about it. And they weren't exactly being transparent before the game released. But they kind of explained like where it's not seamless. That's kind of the gist of it. But so I disagree with Joe on the whole restricted part. So for that reason. But this tweet caught the attention of Fratanga Plays, and here's what he wrote. Any tweets that start with "I'm only 6 hours in Starfield" and should be ignored. Whether that's praise or criticism, it is a fact that is not enough to even explore all the game's features. And Joe responded with, "You when someone makes a criticism on any aspect of the game at all for any freaking reason." No. Did you read the full tweet, Joe? Because if you did, you would notice that Frit said "and praise." So you conveniently left that out, Joe. Very convenient that you would leave that out. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder. Very hypocritical, Joe. Not gonna lie. But it continues because this actually started a whole thing where Frit decided to respond by saying "and praise," and then Joe responded back, "Bro, you guys honestly believe you can't praise or criticize a game on Twitter after 6+ hours with some initial thoughts until the person 100% it? Dang, y'all are from a completely different planet from the rest of us. Where's the number of hours you have not ignored any opinion? Curious." And before I read the rest of those tweets, that's not what we're saying, Joe. That's not what we're saying. We're saying for a game like Starfield, 6 hours is not enough to explore all the features that the game has to offer. Shipbuilding, quests, weapons, loot, everything else, main story, you name it. You get the whole idea. 6 hours is just not enough, in my opinion. But it continues. Who is us? 20 hours minimal on a game like this for me. Fascinating. Alrighty, thank you for your reply. How many hours do you have in Starfield so far? What's the hard cutoff of minutes that you need to watch an 8-hour TV show before you listen to any quote-unquote praise or criticism on it? 3. Are you not seeing my point yet? I have 20 hours as for your other question. It's too stupid to answer, so I'm good.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Yes, comparing video games to TV shows and movies now. Okay. Interesting, Joe. Interesting. Because saying that they're two different forms of media, right? So, and how are you comparing an 8-hour TV show, right, to a video game like Starfield that has hundreds upon hundreds of hours? If you want to truly 100% it. And even then, they've even said that, it's recommended that you just do the main story first and then do everything else on in New Game Plus. Because there's some sort of twist that I've been hearing about Starfield when it comes to that aspect of New Game Plus, so very interested to see how that plays out. But anyway, so it's kind of weird to see Joe acting like this. And where are we saying that you can't praise or criticize the game? We're not saying that, dude. We're not saying that. We're just saying that, in our opinion, you need more hours before you can do that. Because I'm pretty sure Joe's speaking from where the game has a slow start, which yeah, I agree with him on that one actually, and many reviewers have said the same thing. I'm sure that it's been docked points for that reason, but if you kind of gave up on the game honestly after the whole slow start, I kind of don't blame you. But once you actually play enough, and you get hooked. It hooks you in, and it's sustainable. The longer you play, the more it rewards you, right? But anyway, before I go off on a tangent, let's finish this up then, shall we? It's so funny to me how you all think that changes the point at all. It's like you all moved the goalpost from one location on the field to another, but instead into the basket, you all are now smiling like you've won the award, and now we're all confused. I'm here for it.
Snake, respond. Snake?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, really moving the goalpost now, Joe? Really? It's kind of funny to see him acting like this. It's so weird, considering that what's funny is before Fallout 76, he even said himself, he called himself a Bethesda fanboy. So, because before 76, he was invited to Bethesda and everything else, where he actually had the Bethesda employees watching him and everything. So, but after Fallout 76, bam, they dropped him, bam. But that's kind of thing with corporations, so. Some corporations take criticism better than others. So, then again, that was under old ZeniMax leadership. But you kind of get the whole point, though, right? It's so funny to see Joe acting like this, because before 76, he was such a massive fanboy for Bethesda. So, it's kind of weird. So, but, yeah. I think that's all I kind of really say. So, yeah, Joe, you need to play more. So, instead of engaging up with people on X/Twitter, how about you actually, play more of the game, and actually get on to doing that angry review that I know and we all know you're gonna do. And I'm sure it's gonna probably be pretty lengthy with how huge in scope and features and everything Starfield is. So, and I'm curious to see what your overall thoughts on the game after you beat it. So, maybe it's an idea that I should do. Review Starfield after I'm done with the main story and everything. Maybe that's something I should do, huh? I guess we'll see about that. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on this topic. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And consider hitting that sub button so you do not miss any more content whenever I upload it. And I'll see you on the next one. Till then, have a good one.